All right, guys, we're at YCS Houston with my boy Paul Cooper. He just made day 2 of what deck, sir?
Labrynth deck. I call it Turn Skip Lab. It's a deck I've been working on for the past year. Really good deck, 1,500 players. I ended up going I just finished out X3-1, in the bubble. I'll get them next time. Just working real hard. Just trying to stay focused. I start off really good at these tournaments, the past 4 tournaments, 5-0, 4-0, 6-0. And then towards the end, it just started to whittle down, or then you play against rogue decks. I just played against a 60-card Yugioh, Fiend Smith, Rise. It's so many engines, bro. The dude was crazy. But yeah.
Now, tell people about this. I've been a lot of people hey, I lost to Paul Cooper. You know who he is? They were like, no, I don't know who he is.
No, bro. So
tell people about that. He's an old school pro, y'all. One of the OGs.
Hello, y'all. Yeah.
So
oh man, you want to go down? Okay, so just real quick, I'm Paul Cooper. I have 12 tops. I have a 2nd place, a 3rd place, a 4th place out of YCS.
Oh, YCS, yep.
Yeah. I started the regional grind, which means I was the one who started going to all the regionals. I created a few decks that did really well back in the past. Just a lot of different things, but basically I was almost a champion.
The reason that Morphing Jar got hit.
Yeah. I created a Morphing Jar deck back in the day that I got 2nd place at the YCS with, top Nats all that time, and I was just a big thing back in the day because I was younger and really motivated.
You're a legend, bro.
Yeah, I was really getting into it, and just get a little older and just got a little more things to do. If I had the time like I did in my 20s, bro, then yes, bro, I'll still be doing it. Exactly, but that's why I'm still here, 34 years old, grinding, beating these little college kids,
There you go.
But yeah, let's get into the list, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're playing Lab, but I'm just going to show you the concept. So the reason why I didn't top, because I didn't play Ariana, bro. Don't ask me why, but we'll talk later. But this is how you play Lab now, period. So if you in this fast meta, so you just max out, you have to max out on everything, right? Because you want to be able to turn turn 0. So I'll call this turn 0 lab or turn skip lab, however you want to call it. So you max out 3-3-3, and then of course 3 arias, just turn 0 lab. 3 lady. Ooh, is that lady? These all ladies. Yeah, 3 ladies. So yeah, this is you just want to literally have if your hand's like this. I mean, it won't be, but because you have other cards, but you just want to have these cards in your hand. You literally just want to see these cards. Even if you see multiples of them, because you have a discard outlet. It just helps mitigate it, right? And so up here, you got your discards up here. So ideally, I'm trying to discard this with this, and then you got the rollbacks. So this is 21. Essentially going 2nd cards. They all pair together. But essentially, these are, I guess, your only. But these are your turn skill cards. So then, I guess technically you can throw what else? Some big welcomes in here. Sometimes your hands can be furniture, discard big, and you have this, and so that can be an interrupt too. So I count this as a going 2nd card. Of course, it's not a real going 2nd card, but I call it, it's part of this whole loop of discards. But 24 cards that it's decent going 2nd. You know what I'm saying? So lab don't get blown out too bad. And then in order to when I go first, or just to defend myself, right? Or to set off the cards to set off these right here. So let's move this over here, because literally how when I was building deck, this is literally how my thought process was. Oh, and then I guess the 2 welcomes. And then 1 lovely. Yeah, I didn't play Ariana last minute. The day right before I turned in my deck list, I was just messing around a lot of ideas. I'm like, yo, Ariana sucks, or Arian sucks. They're normal summons. You don't want to go in 2nd. Blah 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 blah. And somehow I talked myself out of playing Ariana and Arian. And I lost games because I had rollback. I set rollback and it didn't pop it the entire game, and I don't play a way to pop it. So just a few deck errors, but hey, I still made day 2, and I was one win away from topping. So with this list, so I'm not even worried. I'm happy. So with Arias and Backjack, you're trying to get to these, right? But then you're also trying to get to these, So this right here, essentially, the reason why you play this, you literally have to play this. Okay, right. So guys, you go welcome, you go big, it gets stopped, or whatever might happen. Or let's say this gets ash, then all you have is a big, but the point is, or your big is ash. This is your 2nd, these are your bigs. This is how you turbo through. This is I call it turbo lab, turn skip lab, because going 1st or 2nd, you see in any of these cards, look at this, against Yugioh, bro, all these cards are fine. And in combination together, it's gonna be perfect. Going 2nd. So my strategy that I was doing against Malice and Yugioh, or just any deck going 2nd, right? So let's say I go 2nd, I couldn't stop them because I didn't get the right hand. So if I can set 5, and since these are not once per turn, the idea is to try to get to these and try to blow up someone's field. So every time I resolve that combo of targeting this to blow up someone's field, they was destroy just my monsters around, nah, everything. And then you trigger all your furnitures, and it's just wow, right? So this is 30-something cards, and so then every time somebody mentions why you playing Lab, you got all these traps, and bro, this is 30. So I got 6 cards left, and all these cards are okay going 2nd. I want all these cards going 2nd. So essentially, 30, and then 2 Daruma, because you have to stop cards that are unaffected. I didn't want to play Daruma, actually. I was in between it, but just like, you have to protect yourself from dying by battle. Simple as that. So that's, I mean, I guess you could do Threatening Roar as well, but Threatening Roar is not, it doesn't combo with this and this. And so, yeah, the 2 cannons, because you have to play this. Of course, it's not that good against Ryzo or Malice, but you still can resolve it against a level 4 or level 3 monster. You just have to resolve 2 of them. So even if I play against Ryzo, I mean, you activate it. I ain't gonna go down a whole line of math, but basically you activate this and then you can, do this to copy the second one. And if you do this against a level 3 or level 4 monsters, based on how my extra deck is set up, then you can do it against every deck. So that's why I played it. But also this is good against, you have to play this against decks that get effects when destroyed by card effects. So like Yugioh, not playing against Yugioh, or Memento. I play against Memento on a future match. Because you have to banish their cards, right? You can't just pop them with like Lovely or, I guess I haven't, or you can't just pop everything, right? And then turn skip lab. Bank of a Million. When I go first, I turn skip you for 1 turn. Allows me to set up too much and have too much advantage, or I'm probably just OTKing you. Going second, your Arias into Banquets. Like, this is better than any hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh right now, because if you Arias into trap tricks, like, or backjack, if you have these, you're turn skipping, right? So they're gonna end, everyone ending with like a Ryzo monster or 2 Malice monsters or whatever they had. Like, can't use your extra deck, right? So then my turn, so then it's, I get to go first with 4 or 5 cards. I triggered probably one of these that's already set up. I'm activating Welcome Isn't Big on my turn 1, and like between all that, it's able to set up. And yeah, the list is great, 40 cards. I wouldn't change. Oh, there's a lot of changes I would make, actually. So I'm not gonna go to all the changes because like it's my future ideals of the next formats, but Ariana needs to be in this list. Ariane probably should be in this list so that whenever you draw this or you set it because you want to protect this from being targeted or something. Like sometimes these get sent on the field, or sometimes you even might backjack and only see like this and like 2 monsters, so you probably will still want to set this because if you have Ariane in your deck, then it's a plus. So Ariane probably should be in his deck in 1 Ariana. I've always had them in my deck, but I talked about the last minute. I was really just trying to have all going second cards, and I was like, those ain't going second cards, but his engine it's literally, unfortunately, probably required engine. And so that's why I didn't top, is because I didn't play Ariana or Ariane. Side deck real quick. Just a little bit more going second. We got 3 Followers, 3 Shifter. Just this is against any graveyard deck, the Mermel, Memento decks. This is against every other thing. I mean, outside of these, against decks that can be affected by it. But let's say just Malice, Ryzo, and just every deck. You just Maxium. And this is all my going second cards because like the deck is already at like 20 something. Going so like the deck is like you're playing turn 0 and like you're interrupting them. But this right here just was crazy. But I do want to play Perilia, so the side deck is gonna be changed up a little bit too. So that's why I'm even like kind of showing it. Then the rest, to fill out the decks, you have to play this for like versus like the graveyard decks, because you see like the list, and like once the cards hit the graveyard, then like you don't have too much like, I mean, you can't get rid of the cards. I mean, you can, once they hit the field, you can banish them with the cannons if their deck even touches the cannons. But if not, I mean, get some Marmel, right? Keeps winning everything. That deck is crazy. I might have to play Marmel. How good it is. So just 2 of those, 2 D barrier. These should be in my main deck. I didn't play a single Malice today, but that doesn't matter. Yes, you play against Malice, you had to just discard it. But this right here was just too powerful, man. I lost a lot of game 1s to pure Ryzo when I went second, because it's just like whatever, even if I turn skip them, I just didn't have, yeah. So like D-Berry, I probably should just main deck. I'm stop playing around, like, bro. Or at least the main one, because like even like the one was crazy, like, because like 1 game against Ryzo that I started in 1, I drew it, and then like, it was like crazy. So yeah, it's just probably main this now. And then for my going first card, so going second, this is like just utility, versus like decks you literally have to play this versus like, I don't know, like a ritual deck, or like the Monsieur Rizio you want to call ritual, and then like whatever. Going first cards, we have Eradicator. I didn't want to play it, but I had to, because like if I run into like a Runic deck, or like a Sky Striker deck, right? This is just the auto winner versus all them decks. So I just want to have an auto win. And sometimes, a lot of times I actually side it in when I go first. Actually side it in a lot, because you still hit like 2 spells out of their hand, and you don't get Lightning Storm, even though you don't care you get Lightning Storm, because you like all your cards. I mean, they're gonna pop like these? Okay, cool. Like a lot of times I'm just chaining this to set roll back, and so I'm just playing for my grave, and you just went down -1. I didn't lose a single game today to Lightning Storm or Harpies, or like back row evenly. No, because like you just chain everything. I'm just like flip. This is your ghost trigger. So when you go first, you side this out. Clearly, you don't need to blow up someone's field if you're going first, and you just block them out the extra deck. So anytime I win first, like Okay, I'm gonna tell you like the concept at the end of this video, but basically like, yeah, you just want this going, you're going first. I mean, when you go first, you auto win, and this right here beats every deck. This is like how you turn skip every deck. I mean, every deck needs to, you know, if they open in with, they don't have nothing, how can they play? And then you do this, like, they go normal summon, what, and then like what, set, I don't know. And then, Labrynth setup, this card probably should have been main, but this just helps you set up. It just helps you set up and get to your traps, and the reason why you want this because it's just the engine. And I was siding like the last minute, like the Arian and Ariana, which I probably should have did, maybe over like these two, but it's whatever. And the last two cards are just like, because I'm playing Labrynth and everyone probably not too familiar with Labrynth, and people are reading, and you know, people just don't know their own decks, and just, I mean, people just. I mean, I'm playing really fast because, like, bro, I'm just up and I'm ready to go. So I'm not, but you just need something in your deck. It's a normal trap. So a lot of times you just gain 3,000 because you play, you know, you get to see their extra deck, right? So that's why it's so funny about this card. Like, you banish their whole extra deck face up, so you get to see everything. And you know what I'm saying? So by game time, you know, by game 3, you already like. Yeah, but yeah, sorry, GD. So yeah, I won like 2 games, I won like 2 games in time. Unfortunately, one against Rogue and someone else. But we played at fast speed. I'm playing fast. It was a great time. And then at the last minute, I'm just like, hey man.
At a YCS, you gotta play time.
I'm just like, yeah, fortunately. So it's just side deck. The only changes I would make is just, I do want to play Perilia. Shifter was great, so these might go into the main. I might. These might, yeah, like I said, might go to the main. These 3. So these might be 3 Perilia. Because, like, man, that pure deck, bro, they just be like, too many cards from your hand. You can go, like, draw at least 2. And that's that extra 1 is enough because they're going to summon Detonator. And, yeah, so these might be main, 3 Perilia. The meows. So my strategy is, let's real quick. So against, like, Malage deck, I was just trying to blow up that board. After they, like, you know, on their turn, after they set up and do whatever and, like, banish everything and, like, your main strategy is to do this and just like keep on just trying to stop their monsters from keep coming back and stuff like that. And so, or it might be Mouse as well, but the extra deck is a little whatever. Side deck is a little needs a little work, but I did well. I mean, like this, if I didn't cut some cards at the last minute and play like Perilia, bro, I would have topped this tournament. But it's all good. Real quick, for cannons, you play, my cannons extra deck was wild. It was wild. People didn't know what was going on. So we got the 6s, the 5s, the 4s, the 3s. People was mad, the 2s. Because like, no, like you can't play the 2s, right? Because you need utility and stuff like that. But nah, it was cool because like I resolved this like a lot of times with these 2. Because like, people was like, oh, you know, they think they know how to play the cannons card. I'm sitting there like, you think I don't play the 2? Bro, I play the 2s. And I just play the 1 through 5. This is just like the most optimal list against every single deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! That is a level 2 or higher. So even against Malish, like, yeah, you don't want to be banishing their stuff with the cannons, but like if they brought everything back and then you can flip a cannons and banish everything, and you lit, right? And you win. So it just hits everything. Everything was fine. I didn't summon nothing from the extra deck, and so like people were saying like you need your extra deck, so you can play extra Av, but extra Av don't help you go in second. So I'm playing cannons. Like cannons, you have to play cannons. I didn't summon a single one. I didn't even summon Toad, man. Like I played 11 rounds of Yu-Gi-Oh! And didn't even summon Toad. Like even though I played triple paleo, so the only thing I did miss was Typhon. Like so, yes. Next event, like probably cut this for the Typhon because that's what it was. Like and it did. The twos came up, but maybe I'm gonna figure something out. Maybe this 5 didn't come up, so this might be the Typhon, so I can keep this ratio. So, but thank you. That's the profile, man. I am be at YCS Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep on going in, wait for the ban list, and thanks for the profile, my boy Rogue. Hey, subscribe to him, my man. I just subscribed this week. We played. I'm doing a deck profile on this channel. Life is great.
Hell yeah. Profile, bro.
Thank you, man.